Well, Staddy, the pure madness is set to roll on. That is the round one of the FOz Cup 2011-12. This is going to be the best one yet.
Yes.
And look at George Malatea out there. He's putting you to shame the way he holds that cup. He makes it look good.
Well, Pascaval through the semis nil. Who's going to join him?
Oh.
The Invincibles. Will it be Ljubomir Rakovic's Essendon? Peter Melendez tossed the coin tonight's game and Johnny Barrientos. And best of luck to both teams. Should be a cracker nil.
Yes, I'm sure the neutral fans. What's that statement? What's that face?
What face, man? Just a face, man.
All right. The neutral fans probably would want to see North Melbourne knocked out or Pascoe. They're probably tired of it, Statman. Me personally, love to see another El Clasico. Apostolakis, Cooper, Mu, Pedic, Jankovic, Jonathan Barrientos, and brother Jason Barrientos round up another small lineup for the Viper squad by their standards. Good. Essendon's on the other hand. Macris, Melias, Hammer, Darwin, Axoy, Marto, JJ, Filipovic, and Diego. Papa Eda, first time in the FOz Cup.
Yes, Colby Waterfield can't make it tonight, and also Anthony Brown out due to injury, Neil. And Cooper and what a ball by Filipovic to Pedic, and 1-0 in front of Melbourne already, Neil. Did you see that? It was like Filipovic handed it to Pedic. Must have accidentally.
Yeah, he took some steam off the ball from Adam Cooper. Was Cooper going for a shot or a pass?
Shot, Neil. Unlucky there, unlucky Filipovic there too, Neil.
Well, the curse of Asaed, he's broken. The bad news for him, though, is he's got North Melbourne, the premiers, to contend with tonight in his first FOz Cup, and they're already 1 goal down. Eat that, Papa Eda.
To Filipovic, poor pass there by Filipovic, well intercepted by Johnny Barrientos.
Not sure what he was trying to do with the outside of the foot there, Staddy.
Right.
Ooh, and Pedic almost with the cheeky flick for another. The Silky Giant, have you noticed, in bursts, that man, he can do so much damage. He can get 3 goals in the space of 5 minutes.
I'm surprised Ljubomir Rakovic hasn't started with Anthony Hammer and Taylor Axel. Taylor Axel's had a very good season, 28 goals in 17 League V-League games this season. He's on the bench. I would have played the kid, get his confidence up. He's had a good season, but it's up to Ljubomir Rakovic. And now Pedic.
Oh,
great save, Keeps. Great save by Keeps.
Yeah, absolutely agree with you, Statman. Axoy is
Filipovic with a strike.
He's a good signing, Statman, but you've got to understand which team he's come from. Richmond, where they play him a lot and he gets goals. So he's a kind of player, you leave him out there, he'll get you 4 or 5. There's Mu almost puts it in from the back post. Oh, of course, his goal was disallowed in a League Cup football, Statman.
I just think they should have started with a quick running team with Hammer and Taylor Axel. And Melendez and Diego, that's the way I would have gone. That's the way I would have gone.
In his defence, Statman, he's
got... It's a tough job being a manager. It's easier setting up here and watching it. In being in the hot seat, it's the most difficult job in the league, Neil. But we just say it how it is.
Statman, in his defence, this is the lineup that Essendon's had most of the season. So he's going with the team that knows...
Oh, who was that? Johnny Barrientos, Neil, was it?
Come on, Lubin, I'm trying to defend you here, but you're 2 goals down.
2 goals down already. Does he change the lineup? Does he make subs? He's got a couple of runners on the bench there, Neil.
Frothing state.
Yes, I'm frothing.
So on one hand, it is the team that knows each other well. On the other hand, that's the team that barely made it into this FOz Cup. So perhaps he should have gone with the...
Axel is on now, Neil.
Yes, Dad.
And so is with the Darwin, a bit of run.
Free kick picked out. Inyat takes it. Moo. Back to Cooper.
Yeah, wonderful
season. This is the deep playing style that the
orchestrator. Now he strikes in a long strike there by Adam Cooper, well saved by Macris, and had to save it from that distance, Neil.
He's recovered from
we've just been joined up here by the review man.
Yes, the commentator formerly known as the review man, now just known as plain old Big Bird.
Great save by Apostolakis again on the near post.
Very good save by Apostolakis. There was plenty of space there for Melendez.
Poor pass there by, was it Neil?
Very poor by Melendez.
He's
been a solid player for this Essendon outfit. Let's face it, Statman.
Good contributor to this Essendon side. Plays with plenty of heart, runs up and down. Got a good finish on and kicked a few goals. And Pedic just kicked another one before you know it. North are 3-0 in front now, already. What's Ljubomir Rakovic going to do now? He has to do something.
Staddy, this is what I'm talking about. The Silky Giant, Mirza Pedic. How dangerous is he, just sitting up there?
Very dangerous.
What a striker, probably...
Well, Neil, he scored 30 goals in the V-League premiership season. So
important goals.
Important goals, exactly. Axel with a toe poke straight up Apostolakis. Taylor Axel thought he had his first goal for Essendon, which he didn't.
He's the new Topo King of the V-League.
Yes, great technique now.
If you can do it well, if you can get it on target, stat man.
Neil, I like this team Essendon's got out there now with Axoy, Miletus, Hammer and Uda Darwan. And talking about it, and they got their first, Neil! And they got their first! Oh!
Oh, that's why you like it, stat man. They've already pegged one back here. What a good pass by Miletus.
Great pass by Miletus.
You got to wonder how he was left
unattended.
Right there, unattended, statting.
But it's still a good finish yet. Christos to beat one-on-one and he done it comfortably. 3-1 out of North. Neil, can they come back, Essendon?
With that lineup, possibly, Statman. North Melbourne, still a great team by their standards, have been a bit flat the past few weeks, Statman.
Yes, they have been a little bit.
Would you agree?
Yes, look, not having the king of futsal not playing, and also Harry Chanel and Tago Purore out due to suspension has hurt North Melbourne, Neil. Let's not beat around the bush, and now keep us streaming forward.
And
well done there, boy. The Darwin is a foul, yes.
It's a foul.
It's a foul, Neil. It's a
foul.
And
I suppose we also have to understand, Statman, that...
what a great ball by Hammer, wasn't it, Neil?
Yes. We have to understand that they are playing a lot of games. They're making finals, Statman.
So it takes a toll on the body.
It takes its toll, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, Neil. Yankovic does well there. Got Barrientos.
And Jason out wide. This is dangerous, Axoy.
Oh, well done there by Cooper. Oh no, he's trouble.
Oh, and a missed pass by Jason. Now it's Essendon back on the counter. Miletus.
Well done there by Christos. Bodies are flying everywhere, aren't they, Neil?
Oh, it's Mutho.
Great save by Keats.
He's made himself
big.
Axoy with the corner. They'll know that Axoy is dangerous, won't they, Statman?
Absolutely.
North Melbourne side. Hammer against his former team almost scores one. It's Yankovic. Oh, and Axoy does well. He's hustling and bustling back there. Vlado. Streaming forward. Finds Hammer. And we'll start again. It's Asaeda. FOz Cup debutant. Diego Asaeda.
Yes, first time, Neil. He's been away from
Oh, Hammer does well, almost does
Almost paid off, Neil.
Vlado from the back, just directing traffic. It's Anthony Hammer!
3-2 Essendon nil. Already they've come back. With great changes there by Ljubomir Rakovic. Maybe he should have started that starting lineup from the start, Neil. But great comeback here by Essendon thus far.
Absolutely, Statman. A lot of
great ball by Vlado. And a great layoff by JJ to Hammer, and Hammer finishes it off. Great team play, Essendon.
Yes, Statman. Jonathan Barrientos back out there now.
Keats.
Milton Sakos looking for a bit of experience back out there, Statman. Perhaps a bit rattled.
Yes, Neil, indeed.
Oh, keeps swimming. And oh, he's down on some froth, Statty. And he's hurt himself. That's going to be 4 seconds. But it is wet on the floor, Statman. That is a hazard. They're going to have to clean that up.
Absolutely.
As the froth's been mopped up here, Statman. There's froth on the court and there's froth off the court. What a crowd that has rolled in. They just enjoyed another stunner between Pascoe Vale and Brunswick, Statman. Get out the buckets and mops.
Bumper crowd in Neil tonight. And 2 great games thus far, Neil. But I think all the games are going to be great games, Neil. So come down to 487 Victoria Street. Don't miss out. Yankovic now. Bedic to Yankovic.
Hammer on
Hammer
the counter.
streaming forward now.
Lays it off.
Oh, that was clever, boys, JJ. Geez, they're playing well. They've got it together, Essendon. It took them 7-8 minutes to get together their thoughts, and they've gathered them well. And they're on the prowl now, Norm. Neil. Oh, man, this is unbelievable.
Barrientos from a long distance. Yankovic controls. It's Papaeda. Oh, can they get one before half-time? Hammer could have had 2 against his former team. Oh, the commentary box is positively frothing up in here.
Well, I'll tell you something, Neil, except for the first 7-8 minutes, Essendon have dominated this game.
Got to agree with you,
Dominated this game. Probably should be in front. Boys, you've got to switch off from the start. Maybe you can be a Rekovic got the team on starting lineup. I don't know, but the way they've been playing the last 12-13 minutes, they should be in front, Neil.
Is Lugomir the brother of Lubomir?
Yeah, I don't know, Neil. Let's just get on with the game, man.
Barrientos fronts brother Jason. Seconds counting. Jason dispossessed by Vlado. It's a side ball to Essendon. Milton's got the lock on. This is dangerous, this is why. But that is the half.
Great first half, man, Neil. Thoroughly enjoying this one. What a great game to start off with the car with Pascavao and Brunswick, and this is living right up to it.
It's FOz Cup, Stan, man. What do you expect, man? Nike team wear coming up.
Yes, love it.
How good do the two teams look out there playing against each other?
Magnificent. Look at the Nike team.
There's the Essendon one right up there. Can come down.
Yes,
deck your team out.
Yes.
Let it go, Madrid. Deck themselves out. It's a 5th division side here. Tell you what, they look good out there, Stat man.
So these two teams, Neil. Now let's get on with the game, Neil.
Christos. Very good long throw. That is a great throw. And it controls. He's got 2 to beat. Inyat has been covered. It's keeps. Good footwork. Milius on the break now. Oh, Milius streaming. Oh, Jonathan Barrientos. He had to do well. And Pedic. The Silky Giant.
With a hat-trick now.
Another hat-trick. We're going to start calling him the hat-trick king, Stat man. He just gets out there for the Vipers and he gets important hat-tricks week after week. North Melbourne back to a 2-goal lead.
Yes.
What are you looking at, Stat man?
Yep, seen it.
Seen what?
Oh, I'm getting on with the game now, Neil.
Inyat with the side ball. It's Christos. Jonathan on the break. Christos tries to find him. What a throw!
Great throw there by Christos, Neil.
And Milius does well. This guy is an absolute workhorse. It's Inyat wide. Corner kick.
JJ, wide.
Very wide.
Indeed.
Christos, spearhead throw.
Right on Peter Miletus getting back there.
You can always rely on Milius being back there, can't you, Stan?
Yes, he works his buttock off, Neil. Every week in, week out.
Both buttocks, Stan.
Yes. Oh, well done there.
He's frothing. Oh, all 4 players of North Melbourne behind the ball. Moo now, it's Pedic. Inyat.
Loses it out. Gets it back. Well done there by Iggy. But I think in the process, I think he's fouled Pedic.
Yeah, both referees spotting that one, Statman. What can they do with the free kick? Oh, look who's lining up, Statman.
Adam Cooper is going to wallop this, Neil.
Jeez Louise.
How would you feel if you keeps now?
Not good, Statty.
He's just got to keep it out. Oh, well, how smart was that by Cooper? He had Pedic in the back post, almost got through, Neil. But now Essendon streaming for Miletus. Christos off his line quickly and does well. To Kiwi Moo. Moo to Barrientos. He's going to strike this. Oh, and who gets back? JJ clears off the line. And I think he's been manhandled in the process, Neil.
He's
gone down. Oh, a bit of rough treatment there by, who was it, Neil? Which North Melbourne player?
Pedic gave him a bit of an elbow. Not sure if it was intentional. Ooh.
Yes, Neil, no need for it, Neil. It's fair play here, Neil. There was no need for Pedic to do that, I reckon, Neil.
He's got long arms, Statman. Perhaps he just didn't know where they were heading. Aksoy.
Clever! Iggy, great strike and a great save by Christos once again.
That's the way to do it. Just get on target, Statman.
Well done there, Keats. He got down quickly. That was difficult, Neil. That was hit at 100 miles an hour, down low. Usually keepers cop that and keeps done well. Aksoy. Hasn't had much game time, but every time he's out there, he looks good, Neil. He looks threatening. Oh, what a spray was that. He could have had another set of goals and they would have missed.
Yes, throwing some rugby goals. Would it have been a point behind, Statman?
It might be there's no points.
No, would it be if we're playing AFL?
Yeah, point, even if that.
It's Hammer. Finds
Aksoy! Great finish by the youngster. Seen the little gap on the end of your post and put it right there and said, Christos, you're going to cop this tonight. He's copped it well. Great strike there by Taylor and Aksoy. He should be playing more game time. I haven't seen much of him tonight. I don't know why. He's a quality act.
Well, we praise the goalkeeping of Christos Apostolakis and his positioning time and time again. That just shows the composure and class of Aksoy.
Yes, Neil, 4-3, and down by a goal now. If they didn't get off to that bad start, 3-0, Neil.
It's a tongue twister, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hammer!
Hammer!
Hammer! Hammer!
Oh! Was that over or not, Neil? don't know. You call it, Neil.
The replay will tell all. Let's drop. Oh, no. I'd say mid-air, that ball wasn't completely over the line.
Oh.
You froth line technology, stat man. Darwin now. He can get a goal for Essendon. Militis is capable of it. Papaeda. Good movement. No, it isn't. Oh.
Keeps into the pass.
Hammer now. Hammer is just another workhorse out there, stat man. He does not stop hustling and bustling. And look at Cooper, he'll just take his sweet time wearing his static.
Always does, Neil.
It's Jonathan. He'll be patient. Lines one up. Jason.
Oh.
And they've got Jason lurking up there.
That's clever by Hammer. Silky skills there, Neil. Militis now, can you give it back to him? Was he going to strike it? Strikes into the backside of Yankovic.
That was into the stomach and the hand, Statty. Yankovic says, oh, there wasn't much I could do about it. Still handball, isn't it?
Yes, correct decision, Neil. What a great save there by Keeps.
There's the Big Bird. This point in the game, Big Bird, how do you see this one happening? Yes, expert words there from the artist formerly known as the review man, Statman.
The Congo Nova.
Yes, the Congo Nova, thanks Chiefy. It's Papaeda though.
Papaeda!
Chiefy is pumped. He's mounted the commentary box. They're all popping up here. Jonathan, Cooper.
Wallops.
Coopy. Whoa! It's wrong, Chiefy. And you have to always worry when Cooper's on the ball now.
Papaeda! Great movement there by Essendon, Neil. Very good.
I'm a man known as to playing every relegation battle since inception. How do you say?
Inception.
Inception.
Yes, and he's up here, perhaps the bright lights.
Oh, no, that was great play there by Essendon again. They got North Melbourne under the pump, Neil. They have played very well tonight, Essendon.
It was a textbook save by Christos. He's not going to cop those goals.
Yes.
It was a good save.
Yes.
It was a good save.
Jason's on there, is he?
Looking to be patient here. They've got Jason Barrientos up front lurking instead of the big lad
Perhaps
Pettis.
doesn't have a lot of time on the field.
Not much League Cup final time, Chiefy, but they've shown faith in him. They've got him out there now.
Definitely. He was outstanding at Portland. Had a great couple of introduction games to North Melbourne. I reckon we haven't seen the best of him yet at North Melbourne at all.
It's hard to shine, Chiefy, when you're in a team full of stars.
Well, they are. They're all quality players. He's a quality player. And what a great job Milton Sackus is doing, keeping such great players all together and hungry.
Oh, what a goal by Jason Barrientos. That was a screamer, Neil.
Absolute brilliant. Look at this. Flicks it over. Says, I've got a left foot as well, son. Come and follow me.
Brilliant goal.
And keeps diving away like he thought he was a Kobe Pools. Just off the little diving board.
Was that a freestyle?
That was
It
freestyle.
was a ballywhacker.
Great goal. And you just have to say that's about game over.
It's only 2 goals, isn't it, Chiefy?
Oh, you just thought Melbourne side won with this.
You can't see it happening, can you, when they're in front?
And this is a big comeback there by the Wanderers.
Yes, wandering right back to the island!
How unlucky have Essendon been tonight,
And Yankovic, the second half
specialist, has done it again.
He has, and just when you thought that he just climbed back up off the diving board, but he's back down again.
Needs resuscitation at this point, Chiefy, and so does Essendon. Why on earth is JJ and Aksoy on the bench when they were already searching for 2 goals?
You've got to ask Ljubomir Rakovic.
You've got to ask Ljubomir Rakovic. You talk to him pretty much every day of the week.
JJ now.
Oh, JJ, a good shot off the upright there, and Christos did a good foot save there. Oh, unlucky there.
Well, that's
a giant. Maybe the big beanstalk was in the way.
The little one, known as Macros.
Well, the way the scores are 6-3, guys, if you don't know.
Okay, thank you, Statman. That's why we call you the Statman.
Well, we've got to shut the gates now unless Essendon's got something. You've got to show some
3 minutes, lads, and in futsal time, that is plenty of goals.
I tipped them to end up 9th. They've basically scraped out of the 9th position. And you never know, mate. They could be back down next season if they don't play their cards right. Unless this man has got something to do with it.
Wow.
No, sorry! Oh!
Great great save, came off his line quickly, Chiefy, and made himself big.
Oh,
Stat man, that's why you have posters of that lad up in your bedroom, isn't it? Just great foot skills.
yes.
The way he went through.
JJ, good shot there, Christos, very well. Good save, perfect keeper. Stance that was a little bit so looked like it came off the head of Huey Moo, but didn't change direction.
Christos has had a busy night, Neil, tonight.
Absolutely.
Chiefy.
Well, look, you know, Essendon haven't done too bad. Just got to get their matchups right.
Yeah.
Get the right players on the field at the right time. And I'm sure Lubo will be looking forward to the new season, the 2012 season, after skinning in their famous 4-4 draw against Fitzroy, keeping them in on goal difference.
If he keeps his team together, I think they're capable of finishing in the top 4, Chiefy. Do you agree?
Well, I don't know. They probably need a lot more structure.
So man, be honest, you have a bit of a love affair with Essendon.
I have another feel with every club here.
No, you can be honest now. I'm not saying you don't like every other club, but what is it with you and Essendon?
Zorich, it's the Zorich factor. Oh, over the top, it's hit Cooper straight in the nostril.
There's Vlado.
Cooper's nostrils bursted open. Vlado. Oh, and the ball goes over. The game's still in play as Cooper's trying to recover. Bang. Oh.
Great save there by Keeps again.
An exciting last few minutes here. Barrientos called out Cooper's name there. He was going for Cooper's feet, ended up almost being in the back of the net. And look at Kuimu take his time here. Why not? They've pretty much got this one wrapped up, eh, lads?
No, it's all over. Barrientos.
Straight into the backside of Hammer. That must have hurt a bit there.
Hammered it into the back of the hammer. Barrientos over the top.
Looking to wrap it up, brother to brother. Ooh, this is dangerous.
Oh, 1-2, JJ, there's a miss. Oh, JJ!
What a great ball by Anthony Hammer, and Essendon 2 goals behind, Chiefy. Can they pinch it, or there's time's running out?
Both the players involved had a very, very scratchy start of the middle of the season. They couldn't combine very well, but they combined well there, Statman.
Did they ever?
Weren't the best of friends, were they, at one point?
Hopefully these two guys gel well.
I'm not sure.
They can destroy teams together, and you throw in Taylor and Axoy, the third stringer. This could be ominous signs next season.
Oh, and sorry,
Vlado.
Big Giant put a big size 24. Oh!
It's upright.
Action too quick to call the camera. He's having problems capturing.
It's frothing the camera champion.
Lost it. It's lost his orange. It's out of control.
They need a finish.
Hammer need to screw it in.
Moved down on some froth. There's some technical difficulties here.
Going on there.
The camera is absolutely frothed out, so have we.
Oh!
Is there time remaining, Chiefy? 6-5, or is that in seconds remaining? That's the ball game.
That's the ball game.
If they didn't go 3 goals down early in the first 7-8 minutes, it would have been a different game, Chiefy.
Never looked like it, Statman. It's a reality check. Essendon have got the players, capability, the structure is lacking. And I'm sure big Lubo will get involved and fix it all up.
I'm sure he will, Chiefy.
But another good win next round. They're going to meet either Baldwin or Metropolitan.
Here with Jason Barrientos of the Vipers. Jason, you played a very important role in tonight's win. It wasn't an easy one though. You'd figure finishing first you'd have an easy run in the FOz Cup. It just isn't the case, eh?
Oh no, it was a busy game. After obviously winning the title, you know, we've got the teams on our backs, so it was a good win. You know, had to hustle at the end, so it's a good game.
Yeah, you did indeed. Scored a very important goal when there was only 1 goal in it, so well done on that, Jason. Seemed to break the floodgates open, but before that, well, Essendon really pressing you guys, and after last week's League Cup loss, did you feel that you guys were perhaps a little bit flat by our usual Viper standards?
It took us a while to get out of first gear, but obviously after that loss, you know, had to get back on their feet, start a new season, you know, so just got to look forward from now on. So.
Obviously, from a personal player's point of view in North Melbourne, it's a little bit tougher than other teams because, especially you coming from Ballin last season, a lot of players on the bench. So when you do get a few minutes out there, you have to adjust into the game pace. So on a personal note, you're out there tonight, you're impressed, but how have you found your season as a whole, and how do you see your cup heading this season?
Well, as I come on, you know, it's at times it can be hard to get into the fast pace of the game, but you've got to take the most of those minutes I can. So just got to get better from there. So.
Now heading into the next round and potential final, you've seen your team, your former team, Baldwin, take it to you guys. Are you looking to go head-to-head with them again and prove that you can actually get over the line without a hustle, or are you looking to avoid which teams, mate?
Baldwin's always a tricky team, you know. They always play off a lot of heart, so hopefully next game, you know, we put it to them. Hopefully, you know, we get across the line better.
Jason, as I said, a very important goal for me tonight. You got your North Melbourne team over the edge, so well done on that, mate, and best luck for next week.
Thanks a lot, mate. See you later.
Well, there it is, Jason Barrientos lifting his game tonight to get the Vipers through to the next round. Perhaps another El Clasico is on the card. You're going to have to froth on for the next one, though. It's Ashburton taking on Paran. The winner of that one will face Pascoe Vale, and later on it is Metro v Baldwin. Whoa.